When a machine breaks down, you want to have it fixed as soon as possible. That means you want to get your hands on spare parts as quickly as you can. Up until now, you would start by looking up the needed parts in an extensive list or database. You would find that mistakes are easily made, since most of the entries are pretty undistinguishable from each other, and in some cases they even look interchangeable. When you'd find the parts you were looking for, you'd continue by filling out the order form. A lot of fields would need to be filled, which again might lead to errors. When you're done filling out the order form, its contents would also have to be manually entered in SAP. This of course highly increases the chances of human error, which were quite high to begin with. After that, you'd finally be ready to send the order form by mail. Then you'd have to wait for at least a couple of days until your order arrives, since it would have to be processed and picked manually. When your order is finally delivered, you'd have exactly the parts you ordered. In a perfect world, that is. In reality, more often than you'd want, you would not receive the correct parts, due to mistakes and errors easily made during the order process. Sure, these things happen, but it is still a pain having to send the parts back and reorder, whilst double-checking for mistakes. Thanks to Parts Catalog Generator, this will all be a thing of the past. When your machine breaks down, you can now skip a lot of the aforementioned steps. You start by looking up the visual diagram of the machine that needs fixing. Thanks to the exploded view, you can order individual parts by simply clicking on them. It's fast and hassle-free, and the margin for error is almost non-existent, since you can actually see every single part you plan to order. Because the ordering process is fully digitized, the delivery of parts is also much faster. There's simply not much left that has to be done manually. And it doesn't stop there. You've also saved yourself and others a lot of time, costs, and frustration. Parts Catalog Generator. More orders, less fuss.